Hello, I'm Johnny Cortez on the applications team here at Wilden Pump. Here to answer some frequently asked questions. Our first question is, what is the recommended maintenance interval for diaphragms? Well, diaphragm replacement intervals depend on the product being pumped and the operating conditions, which can vary greatly between applications. As a general guideline, inspect diaphragms every 3 to 6 months for wear or cracks, and replace at least annually or based on your site preventative maintenance plan. Typically, diaphragm life is limited by the natural flex life of the diaphragm material. This causes the average life of diaphragms to be relatively consistent each time they are replaced in an application. It's good practice to note how long the first set of diaphragms last in an application and double check your stock of repair kits once you reach about 80 to 90% of that life to ensure you can repair the pump quickly. Another frequently asked question that we get, how do I know when it's time to replace the diaphragms or check valves? Replace diaphragms or check valves if you notice decreased flow, loss of prime, leakage from the air exhaust, or abnormal pump sounds. Regular inspection will help you catch wear before it leads to downtime caused by pump failure. It is best practice to replace all the wet and wear parts at the same time. Often, when one is nearing the end of its wear life, the others are as well. Replacing everything at the same time will keep you from having to take the pump out of service as much. Another frequently asked question that we get, is there some way that I can extend the life of my diaphragms, balls, and valve seats? Maximum diaphragm life is usually determined by the natural flex life of the material and the style of diaphragm. Selecting a diaphragm material that is compatible with your process wood that has the highest flex life is ideal. For example, swapping from a rubber-like EPDM to a thermoplastic elastomer like Wilflex often increases its wear life since Wilflex has a naturally longer flex life. Using an integral piston diaphragm instead of the traditional pie-shaped diaphragm of the same material can also lead to significant increase in diaphragm life. On the process side, removing sharp particles from the fluid with a filter can improve the life of your elastomeric items. If your fluid is abrasive, slow the pumping speed or go to a larger pump. Also, you should have a filter regulator on the side of your pump to ensure you are not overpressurizing your pump. In general, the slower the pump operates, the longer the elastomeric items will last.